I never thought that I would be a litigator. Never. And then I got a taste of it and I just loved it. I love writing. I love trying to persuade the judge, standing there and pleading our case, being a zealous advocate. I enjoy it. On the business side, we represent employers who really want to do the right thing. We're very, very lucky because we have a select number of business clients, companies that we truly believe in and that constantly want to do the right thing. What we do for them is guidance, try to prevent an employee lawsuit. And in the event that there is, let's say, an employee charge of discrimination, we take them through that process as well, give them more guidance, handle all the communications with the either state or federal agency, and then litigate the case if we need to. Pregnancy discrimination is another area that's very powerful to me. I'm very lucky. I count myself so lucky because I have my own practice, can set my own hours, and make sure that I'm available to my children. But when I suffered a miscarriage in 2016, I was really lucky at that time because I could give myself and my partner, my husband, time to heal. And since that time, we have two beautiful children. A lot of women go through this, even IVF, and there's an unsuccessful round of IVF that leads to a depression. Does that count as needing to have time off? Yes, absolutely. The law in Illinois is any pregnancy or any common condition related to pregnancy. A common condition, I think, in my mind, is disappointment. Your body's just been through hell, basically, with the hormones, and then all of a sudden you don't have any more. So it's really difficult. I know a situation where a woman suffered a miscarriage. She had a job where she could work from home, and her supervisor said to her right after the miscarriage, "Well, you should be able to work from home, right?" And I found that to be particularly offensive because you don't want to be working at that time. And he should have given her the time off. Those are some of the situations that we handle. Another situation that's very, very common is to have an individual at a job where there's kind of thinking there's some funny business going on here. I don't feel like I'm being treated equally because, let's say, I'm a person of color or I have a disability. And somebody outside of that, we call that protected class, is being treated more favorably by the same supervisor. What we do is we kind of step in and point this out to the employer. Many of our clients say, I just don't want to work here anymore because it's left a bad taste in my mouth. Our job in that scenario is to help get damages to bridge them to their next opportunity. There are plenty of wonderful employers out there. We work for some of them and hope to work for more. But with the job market the way that it is, there's no reason why someone in a protected class should put up with that. Another situation that we handle is sometimes salespeople who have not received all of the commission that they should be receiving. And sometimes that happens over time, and the employer just really gives them the runaround about that. Again, we can intervene and say, this is what our client is owed. Oh, and by the way, he doesn't want to work here anymore. So we want you to bridge him to the next opportunity because you've been haranguing him about the compensation. Another key component of our business is reviewing severance agreements. It's very, very common that when you're let go, you'll be given a severance agreement. And of course, you don't know what's in it. You don't know exactly what it means because it could be 10 pages long, filled with legal jargon. So what we do is we review the contract, talk with you about it on the phone, make sure you're aware of what you're signing. And then if there needs to be changes, we can handle that as well and reach out on your behalf to get those changes completed.